I'm here just to do a really quick video on transitioning from down dog into lunge. I know a lot of us struggle with that foot, and sometimes, some days, no problem. Other days, lots of problems. So I'm just going to show you a few tips that I watched on some videos online that really helped me figure out how to do that. So so we're going to go into our down dog. Okay, so we're in this position. We lift our leg up, and then we bring it here, and then here we go, right? So that's the struggle. Now, at first what I did, to try and get smoother with the videos, is I would lift it up and out, and then I would put it to the side, and then kind of work my way over. But in the video that I watched, you want to go, you're going to push your shoulders away. So you're going to push, so instead of being here like this, you're going to push up like this, okay? And then you're going to go forward. See that angle? So if I'm here, there's no room for my leg. If I'm here, there's more room for my leg. You see? So what you want to do, you lift your leg up, you bend forward, you push up and out of your arms, and you step it in. Okay? And some days, one side's easier than the other. So, leg is up, and forward. See how much more room there is? Because my topography is not in the way. Now, it's in front of my arm. So now I have all this room. I should have my shirt in, sorry. See? If I'm here, there's just nowhere for it to go. If I'm here, it goes right in. Okay? Whew. And that's why I usually wear my hair up for yoga. Today I'm going to discuss crow pose. Now, I am not an instructor, I am not a yoga professional, I've only gone to a few live classes, I've only done yoga at home, mainly with Adrian. And over the years, I would try crow, come up every once in a while in a practice, and I'd be like, oh my god. And then last year, she had it a few times in the 30-day program. And my daughter and I were journaling, and I put it down as a goal. So that was my goal for February, was to learn how to do crow. And I did it. I will admit I did not do such a great crow a couple days ago when we did it in class. It's definitely an ongoing skill. For me, I think my biggest issue is fear. Like some people, it's like, well, first stop and think, what is stopping you? Like when you go into crow pose, what is your concern? So do you feel like you're not stable enough? Do you feel like you don't quite have the strength in your arms? You might need to build that up a bit more. Or for me, I feel like, you know, as soon as I get into that position, I feel like I'm at the top of like a skyscraper and I'm just gonna crash and smash my face into the ground. So for me, it was that fear. I was just like, I just couldn't get over that fear of falling and hitting my face, and I really had a hard time letting go of that. So to counteract that, I cheated. I used my couch. So I'm going to show you, like, just, I have a few props that I used as well as I progressed. But literally, I would just stop. I would just go into here. I put my hands here, and I'd feel, okay, where would I feel good in that position? And my head. And now look, I can't fall. Can't fall. So you get your hands under you, you get into that position, you lean on the floor, and then you kind of play around with your feet. You gotta find the right distance though. And then you lift your feet up. And then after you kind of get used to that, be used to the feeling, the placement on your hands. It's a little hard because you gotta try and judge how far away you are from the couch. So the next step up is using a bolster. You can use a bolster, you can use a stool, you can use some pillows, whatever it takes. And oh, sorry, yoga block. So what you can do is literally just start with your head right on the bolster, and then you can put your feet up on a yoga block. So again, you kind of have to play around with the placement of where you're going to crouch down. So you go up onto the block, up there on the screen. You get on the block like that. You put your hands there, and you just bounce your head on there if you want, and then lift your feet up. You can leave your feet on it, and your head up. So we'll practice with that for a while. Get the feel of it. Get feeling sturdy in your hands. Then you can work down lower. Now, this one is only here to keep me from bashing my face into the ground. It's not actually going to give me any support. But without it, I get so fearful that I don't have the confidence to do the pose. So with it there, think of it as wearing a life jacket. Okay, so you can go feet up onto the brick. Makes it easier to get into the position. Put your hands in there, go up. And now you can just go one hand, one foot, and then do the other, or at some point, lift them both up. And then practice with that. Then practice without the brick. Whoop! See? Yay, I didn't smash my face because I had my pillow. So those are just some tips and tricks. And now I do feel more confident, and I do it without anything under me. But don't expect to master something like that all at once. And sometimes it can be a lack of strength, sometimes it's just a lack of balance, and sometimes it's just fear. Good luck.